Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Sunday, May 28th, 2023. Oh, look at this. Just camera cannot just stay put now, can it? No, it cannot. Am I moving it? I don't know. Maybe I'm moving it. Last night's soft focus painting, so it's acrylic ink. Did I have any acrylic? I don't think I had any acrylic. I think this is all acrylic ink here. That turned out beautiful. That turned out really, really nice. So soft focus, this is what I call it here. I've been working on it here the last week here. So I work on my acrylic ink, sometimes some acrylic paint, and I just kind of smooth it out. Smooth it out to what I call soft focus. Look at that. Very minimalist sky. Oh, look at this. We've got... Hi, how's it going? Hey, working on new paintings here. Soft focus. And so I put out a new column this week, a new email on my Substack, which link is in the description, markrushton.substack.com, talking about painting. Got some playlists on there of my music. That's cool. And just I'm really enjoying where I'm going as far as the art is concerned. And the new day job's going great. Things are going good here. Trying to figure out what I kind of want to do with the future, the art and the music. Where do I want to go? I'm going somewhere, that's for sure. Been noticing skylines. Yes. That's all I notice when I'm out driving around. Drinking my favorite Kefir. Let's get into it here. So last night was kind of a purple sky. What do I want to do tonight? Orange? Orange sky? Blue sky. Orange. Orange, blue. Sepia. Sepia? Let's do a sepia sky. Let's start with sepia. Then we'll go from there. So I like to start off with my acrylic ink. See where it goes, man. I don't go into this with any preconceived notion. Hitting that. Just getting some color on the page. That's good. That's kind of ridiculous for a sky, but I suppose purple's kind of ridiculous for a sky too. That's not really realistic, but what happens if I add a little blue? What happens if I add blue there? Let's do that. Let's go there. That's some blue on that. Let's see what happens. I'll whiten this up here a little bit too. Man, that sky was something tonight. It's kind of out by the outside. I suppose we get a little bit of that. There's, I guess there's fires up in Alberta or something, kind of making everything a little hazy around here. But smoothed out, guys. Smoothed out. That's what I'm going to do. Trying to smooth it out. Man, you just don't have very long for that ink dries. Ink dries and Then you're just left with what you made. You gotta either got to be happy with it, or you got to change it. How you gonna change it? That's kind of cool. I like where this is going, but we'll see. Right down here, maybe a little bit darker. Go sepia. I kind of want to have a little backing color, and I'm thinking emerald green, kind of a dark one there, but let's see what happens there. Let's use this one. And then if I throw a little, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get that going on here. That's funny. It turned that into yellow. Because this is what is this here? Yellow deep. It looks like an orange, but it's yellow deep. That looks like orange to me. Isn't that weird? It goes on orange, and then when you spread it into the watercolor paper, it turns yellow. That is just bizarre. I kind of like that color. I thought I was buying like an alternative orange. It's at Amsterdam. I got that at Hobby Lobby. Maybe you can print your designs on fabric pieces. Your wife can make you a quilt. Well, she's not a quilter, but she's a knitter, or she used to teach knitting and crocheting. And one thing that I have in my gallery at Mark Rushton Gallery is I do put some of my paintings onto the polyester bags, that you can like take to the store. And I love those. And one of them I lost, and I got to go buy another one. But one of my bags I lost somewhere, and I could kick myself because it was awesome bag. People are always asking about it. They're like, "Where'd you get this bag?" And I said, "You're not going to believe it, but I actually made this bag." People are like, "What?" I have to go carry like cards with me. I'm gonna keep that yellow up there. I'm gonna work this in. A little darker than I want it to be. Let's do this. So I think kind of where I'm going with these sorts of things in the future, I'll sell the originals, or I'll make the originals available, and then I want to move more into, oh yeah, there we go. I want to move more into metal prints. And so by metal prints, now I was going to buy a dye sublimation machine and a heat press so I could sublimate. You print them onto like a thing. It's like a printer, dye sublimation printer. Epson makes a really good one. I think it's the F170, or it's some equivalent of that these days. And I was going to buy one of those and a heat press, and they're only the Epson, the small one. It's only like $400. I can afford that. Heat press is a few hundred dollars. And it was like I could just make kind of like one-off, or what do you call them? Limited edition type things. That'd be kind of cool. This is not working out. This got to be darker. So sepia to the rescue on the lower half here. So I'd like to do that, and then, of course, anything bigger or anything fabric related, I would have done through, like, a print vendor like Bayphoto. There we go, there we go, there we go. But I would like to make some smaller pieces on I would like to sublimate onto metal. That's what I'd like to do. That would be cool. Oh, man, that is good, but that's a little on the dark side. What happens if I do this? Time for a new one here. Oh, hurry up. Don't let that soak. It'll just pick everything up. Oh, there we go. Lighten things up a little too much. It's a removal process. So yeah, that's kind of where I'd like to go with all that. And it's just I've been really slow about buying the dye sublimation printers. Just I've been so busy. I have been just crazy busy. And I don't know what I do. I guess, it's another thing I got to learn, right? It's for art's sake, man. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is what I wanted here. This is about what I wanted. All right, so that's wet. One more here. Can I buff that out? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. A little bit left there. All right. Man, you have to be so careful with these inks. Just when you think, and then keep moving it. Think you got it. Well, let's see how that dries. I think it's gonna dry. Yeah, it's gonna show that ground, but that might be okay. Here, just a second. Let me clean my hands off here. Doesn't mean it's over yet, but yeah. So I want to get the dye sublimation printer and a heat press. I want to be able to make limited editions, small things, one-offs. Also, I want to make some what I would call illegal clothing, and by that I mean, I'd just be using appropriated images. I wouldn't be selling any of it or anything like that, but I'd like to be able to, do some dye sublimation work on clothing. I know it's difficult to do it on cotton long term because it tends to get ragged pretty quickly. You really want to do that on like polyester because it binds to the fibers better or something like that. So, so now this is all about how you mask it. And I want this to be a little bit higher here. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's still kind of smoothed out. The sky is especially smoothed out. Love the problems there with the horizon and the leading up to it, and the fence line. I'd call that a fence line, right? And then you get that foreground. Like the fields have been looking like this lately. I don't know what they plant in there. I think it's like a late winter cropped. They planted something in the late winter, and it's not corn or soybeans. It's something else. I'm not quite sure what it is. Anyway, it looks kind of like this color here. That stuff the yellow stuff was blooming today. Went out on a walk in the park, and this was blooming all over the place. Getting kind of droughty here, So absolutely, happy with this. Can't wait for it to dry. Yeah, we got this little showing up there. I just didn't want to mess with it, and I'm happy with it. Again, it looks like foggy sky coming down, hanging out. I don't know. Anyway, Sunday soft focusing soft. Did I call this Sunday soft focusing painting on water? It's supposed to be Sunday soft focus. I can't talk. I'm tired. I've been up a lot today. I couldn't get back to sleep this morning, but that looks pretty good here. Let's get down a little bit closer real quick. That's nice. That's going to dry real good. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, that's it for this evening here. I should be back tomorrow night. More painting, more fun, more ideas, more rambling. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Talk to you later.